Philip, and welcome Minister Bradford to the House again. And I do appreciate the fact that he's only in office a few days still, but this particular issue is one that has been ventilated in the press and indeed in these houses over the last number of days. But I'm speaking specifically on the loss of 88,000 to the Irish Motor Neuron Disease Organisation. Under this special scheme for financing national organisations, the Motor Neuron Organisation used it to facilitate a visitor programme. Now, perhaps they will be able to source money from within their own budget, but that's not the answer. The bottom line is that the organisation is down 88,000. We all know the devastating effects that motor neuron disease has on anybody who has the misfortune to acquire it. Our own colleague, Deputy Nicky McFadden, passed away as a result of motor neuron disease last March. I know a number of people who suffer from motor neuron disease, and I know a number of people who are no longer with us because of motor neuron disease. I don't think that any fair-minded person wants to see a reduction of 88,000, because I think most people would acknowledge the work that the Motor Neuron Association is actually doing. We need a long-term solution to this problem. The National Disability Strategy is a very good strategy. This flies in the face of the implementation of the National Disability Strategy, to be quite frank about it. What's happened here is, as has been alluded to about a week ago, this is government governing by the head and not by the heart. But I would also add to that that there's no logic in this decision, because it's going to have to be rectified, and it will be rectified. But I hope that there's a proper, long-term, multi-annual approach to actually rectifying it. These organisations are there, and the Motor Neuron Disease Organisation is there specifically to advocate and to put supports in place on behalf of people who suffer from motor neuron disease. It's not going to go away. It has to be supported. So let's put in place a long-term, multi-annual programme of funding to support their advocacy work, their visiting work, their research work, the support they give to families of people who suffer from motor neuron disease. 13% of the funding that the Motor Neuron Organisation get comes from the state. The other 87% is raised by volunteers to fund their services. So I think we're getting good value for money as a taxpayer and as a state from the work they do. So I would appeal to the Minister to put this into his suite of reviews, because I know that other organisations have called for reviews, such as the Disability Federation of Ireland and so forth. As a matter of fact, I'm on the board of directors of another governing body of a national organisation, the Cara Centre in Tralee, who applied for funding for the first time under this programme and were turned down. So I do think it needs a long-term strategic approach on a multi-annual basis, so as we don't have the organisations and their service users in this state of worry and anxiety.